You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
What's good and Tim, pretty people? My name is Khary. This is my crib, and I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's some like a podcast, some like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. We got a good show for you tonight. We're gonna have some fun. We got some things we're gonna be talking about. We got topics we're gonna be getting into, news we're gonna be talking about, all types of things, you know. I'm joined by my really good friends, Fiery Grace and Bees Buddha. How y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this evening? Y'all feeling good? How y'all week been?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You good? Got you. That's what's up. Well, it's been a short week so far, but only on Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, you know, so. But my week has been all right so far. It hasn't been too crazy, but I've had a couple good things happen, but I'll wait for some time down the road to see if that actually materializes into anything and shit like that. What up to all my house guests in the chat? Glad y'all checked in and glad y'all are rocking with us week after week, man. I really appreciate y'all, for real. That's an air horn for all my peoples in the chat and shit joining in, you know what I'm saying? What up, Wayne? What up, Kimmy? What up, Shakima? Yo, if you in the chat, if you watching right now, yo, go ahead and hit that like button. I gotta make sure I start saying this at the beginning of every stream because I'll always be forgetting. I be getting like, we be streaming like 2 hours and I'd be like, oh, hit the like button. You know, after we on stream for like 2 hours and shit like that. But make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already liked it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also subscribe to Khary's Crib. You see it right down in the corner, Khary's Crib and shit. Oh, this corner. Both corners actually. It says Khary's Crib. But pull that up and follow that, subscribe to that on YouTube because that's actually our normal channel that we stream on. I'm actually streaming on a backup channel because YouTube didn't like the way I was doing some things. So they kind of tried to put me on punishment and shit like that. But, you know, we'll be getting back to our regularly scheduled channel soon, you know? So how's everybody doing this week? How y'all doing? How y'all been?
He come home like Bobby Shmurda.
For real. Oh, we got B's birthday coming up this Friday, actually. You know, we're going to have a little Khary's Crib party right here on the channel. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have some drinks. Speaking of drinks, I'm going to take a shot. What up, Cheryl? How you doing? I see you over there in the chat. It's Tuesday night. I'm already on shot number 3. What you sipping on over there, Bees? What you sipping on over there?
I got a little dose.
What's that?
Dose? Little grill.
Okay. What about you, Grace? What you got over there?
You know, I knew this was going to happen, Khary. Last week, I had all the drinks. I had the bottle. And, you know, I was like, it's Tuesday. He didn't even ask me what I was drinking last time. I'm drinking water now, Khary.
Ain't nothing wrong with water. You see, I think B's got a second drink over there. B's got some water over there.
Second drink?
You know?
It's not water, it's vodka.
I got my shot here. I got my shot right here. But then I also have my second drink. That's my second drink. But it's not a drink. It's just a beverage. It's just a beverage. That's my chaser. Okay, as much
just a beverage.
I said okay, kind of weird right there.
You're okay, Khary.
As much as it looks like I drink, I really hate alcohol. You know, I'm one of those people that actually admit alcohol is disgusting, but I still drink it because I don't drink it for the taste. You know, I drink.
So you even thought alcohol was disgusting in your boom days?
In my what days?
In your boom days.
Yeah, I always thought alcohol was disgusting. Always. Ever since I tried to steal a Budweiser out my parents' fridge when I was in like first grade to try to take it outside and drink. I was like, yo, my parents be just knocking this shit back like it's a 7-Up. You know? I popped that shit open. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is wrong with y'all? How do y'all? I was disgusted, yo. I looked at adults crazy like, yo, y'all some crazy motherfuckers for drinking this shit, you know? But here I am as an adult.
I agree with that, Khary. Like, that's why the last 2 times you could have asked me, but you didn't. And now, you know, but the last 2 times I have what I always had. When you met me, I was drinking what I always drink, which is Grand Marnier, because when I was growing up, I was around a bunch of winos, and I was like, yo, this is nasty, but you get really drunk. And then I found out about liquor, and I was like, wait, what? You can just get the same feeling without your stomach being sloshing around, bro. And I found when I got older, and maybe you're trying to have a romantic evening, you don't want all that stuff sloshing around from 13 mixed drinks that it took you to finally get drunk. So, yeah, liquor. Liqueur. That's the way to go.
Cheryl in the chat says, Khary,
so you
3
like
already? You like the what?
Huh, Grace? Grace like orange flavored Hennessy, huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, Crown Royal is my favorite. I did recently buy some Crown Apple, which is like the only reason I buy that is because I like straight shots. But the one drink I do drink is a Washington Apple. So it's like I can just drink that straight. But I really do like Crown, Hennessy, Remy, pretty much anything brown. And I like it either with ice or even with water. But in terms of just sipping, having a nice time at the house.
You said you watered down your alcohol?
You never heard of anything? Yeah, okay, so you can actually order any apple. You can order a Washington apple, which is like cranberry and Crown usually. But you can also order anything with water. So like a very common drink, I think, is like either whiskey or bourbon with water. And I think a lot of like older white men and back in the day would drink like that because I think it was easier to just sip it. And also maybe you drank a little bit less, like it stretched your dollar. So I think that might be something I got from like my slave side. You know, I call that my black side because really we got all our stuff from old white slave owners.
You said slave side?
Yeah, there are certain behaviors that my ancestors learned from their white slave masters.
I'm glad it's not February.
Did you know that?
You said your ancestors are white slave masters?
Yeah, there's certain unsavagery, certain particular unsavageries, because there's a lot of savagery, you know, on both sides. You know, I think,
absolutely. I'm just talking about.
I think we should do a show about is every race racist? We should do a show like that.
They are. Oh, I would love to participate in that conversation. Every race is racist. Yeah. Yes.
So,
I love that.
So you say so Grace, but just saying you both sides of your family was like on both sides of the whip.
You know what? Probably, now that I think about it, I know for a fact that my white great-grandfather was a racist because when I was growing up, he died when I was like 4 or 5. And when I was growing up, I remember him screaming and hollering at my grandma, who turned out to not even be my blood grandma, but anyways, at my great-grandma, because she would teach me how to play cards and drink coffee with me and shit. She was dope. And so he would be like, get that thing out of my house. And she'd be like, oh, shut up. She was from Canada, so she was not having that racist stuff. This thing.
So he's talking about her.
Talking about you.
This thing right here, buddy.
Called you a thing. Oh, shit.
This 3/5 of a person. Yeah.
She said my family.
He also raped his daughters. So
he was old school racist.
He was old school, disgusting, pervert, nasty man. So yeah, you know, come on, guys. Everybody's terrible, but everybody's also awesome. So no, I don't think that both sides of my family were on the whip per se, but yes, most likely because I know for a fact on both sides doing ancestry, which I do regret. Don't get in people your saliva. But anyways, doing ancestry, I did learn that my aunt, who always told us on my dad's side that we're like Pennsylvania Dutch, it like showed up in my stuff. And I'm pretty sure they definitely were here like Mayflower times. Okay. So they was definitely like, they started slavery, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully they're always up north. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
The people were American Moors.
Oh, that's what these. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, people were American Moors because, you know, there's no such thing as an American Indian.
You're talking about Native Americans.
You have American Moors and Native Americans, but there's no such thing as an American Indian. I don't care what nobody says. There's no such thing as an American Indian. Listen.
Technically, right?
When somebody thinks that they discovered India and they start calling everybody here Indian.
Right. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you have an American Indian. That's where the American Indian came from.
Right. Like it's more appropriate now to call them a Native American, which is still incorrect. They are preferred to call indigenous peoples, which even could be incorrect because when did they get here? Yeah, see,
Right. See, I dated this.
That's why I don't even engage in these kinds of conversations, guys.
I dated this Indian girl once, and dating her made me realize exactly how confusing it was. You know, my homeboy was like, "So is she with red dot or feather?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Nigga, that's not the way you say it."
Right. That's the thing Americans do, right?
You know?
Exactly. That's what Americans do, though, because that was like the fun way to do it. But that's very
right. I'm like, that's not the way you do it, man. I'm like, I said, that's not the way you do it. But she's from overseas, you know. she's not Native American.
Yeah, good way to put it.
You know.
Well, you know, I did some research the other day. I don't even know how we got on this. Wait, Bees, are you making fun of people back there?
No.
Oh, okay. But I did some research the other day because I was passing through. You guys know I'm starting all my other YouTube channels and stuff, and like being mixed is a big part of my identities. That's a weird way to say that. But anyway, so I like to talk about it, especially since I was raised that I was Black because my mom happened to be dating a Black Muslim at the time. So when I was like growing up, he taught her that if, I was Erykah Badu and Tupac straight up raised me. And he didn't even listen to Tupac, but he did like Erykah Badu. And that's how I got into that. And so anyways, in my research lately, I've been finding a lot of people, you know, have the right to talk about what they want to talk about. And a lot of Black people don't believe that mixed people are Black or white or whatever. They have their opinions. So I did some research and I immediately saw a chick talking about mixed people, you are not Black. And then I was like, let me find something out. And it turns out that 70% of African Americans in this country or more are at least 30%. Don't quote me on the statistics right this second, but I'm gonna come out with a video about it. That most Black people are not Black if they think that Black is what they think Black is in terms of like pure. It's impossible because there was so much rape. There was there was a lot of bad stuff happening, bro. You can't deny that. There's actually, I think it says something about half of all white people also have at least one Black ancestor, which is also pretty wild. But what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say my brother did the ancestry shit, and I'm a mutt. I'm from like 20 different places.
People realize that
me too.
That they're light-skinned Blacks with no melanin, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
It's like, is it really that serious, guys? And that's another thing too, man. Can we just like find a way to stop dealing with this race stuff in the way we deal with it, bro? Within the Black culture, like we do it more than white people do. Like they taught us to be racist against ourselves. House slave, inside, outside, light skin. And then we still do it on top of all the other stuff that we do. And we don't even notice that it's programs. But, you know, it's just, but I do respect these. I hear you. You have a lot of Black history that comes in. Yeah. But then a lot of people think that if Bees says something like whatever, some of the stuff that he talks about sometimes, I think they like assume that Bees comes from another stance. And it's like, yo, can we all just know stuff and be cool? Like, oh, cool. Like, oh, we don't agree? Cool. Like, that doesn't change how I
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You know, my bad. Selena, can we start the show? No.
Selena, appreciate the like, Selena. I appreciate the like. All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and start the show. Let's start off with this versus battle that happened over the weekend. Anybody watch the versus battle? Anybody?
You.
Anybody?
I had little bits and pieces. That was one of the best. It was kind of entertaining.
It was entertaining. Do you think there was a winner? Hey, Lisa, appreciate the follow. Hey, Wayne, I know you in the chat over here. I know you was going for Ghostface. Did you watch the battle? What did you think of the battle? Do you think there was a winner, or do you think it was just a show? You think there was a winner? B's over here really concentrating on whatever the fuck that jar is.
That's the magic jar. The magic jar.
I asked the nigga a question. This nigga's over there playing with the jar. Yo, how much of it did you watch enough of it to feel like you could gauge a winner?
I think Ghost took it, yo.
I watched it. I felt like Ghost took it too. I was more I was more into Ghost's music. I tell you what, that Ghostface, All That I Got Is You, That song is real, yo. That song is like that song is like real. Like I knew it was real. Like back in the days growing up, I didn't realize how real that song was. You know, like
yo, I called it though. I told you last week when you was talking about it. I said, yo, you know, Ray got some songs, but when it come to that, All That I Got Is You.
mm-hmm.
It's like that song right there just put Ghost on like a whole different level because for one, you will never hip hop wise, you will never probably get another song that impacted that hard hit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Dear Mama, and Dear Mama is its own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All That I Got Is You is a whole different gutter, grimy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Dear Mama's, it had a little bit of griminess only because of, you know, he called his mom's the Fiend or whatever.
Right.
But like Ghost, like telling you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We was fucked up. It's must. You know what I'm saying? My brothers is fucked up. I gotta go next door to borrow food.
Right. So
my dude, like
now. I knew the song was real. But now after watching the actual like Wu-Tang saga on Hulu and shit like that, and kind of seeing like his backstory in the show, you kind of realize pretty much all of that song. It wasn't like a lot of people make true songs, but the true songs don't always be about them. It might be this part might be about me. This part is about my homeboy. This part is about my cousin. And I kind of put all of these people's story into one story, you know? And that Ghostface song, it's like after watching the show and kind of seeing how they depict his life and then listening to that song, you're like, yo, that shit kind of like, it's like right there and there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize, yo, street niggas love people, you know?
That's real.
Back in the days, motherfuckers used to think that street people had no heart. You know what I'm saying? That people were just like these really cold individuals. But a lot of time they're doing this because they're very loving individuals.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And they love those that's close to them and they're trying to take care of them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that song really, I think that song was impactful. I don't think it's as classic as it should be. You know? Like, I think that song can be played or should be played as much as a Dear Mama. You know? As much as a Motown Philly. I tell you what, I go to Macy's and I hear Motown Philly almost every fucking time I go in there.
Damn. You know what's sad about that song?
What's that?
That song is like an anthem, but it's seldom heard.
Right.
And some people, like I said, that song, it may be too grimy, too real. You understand what I'm saying? It's even like reality TV. Reality TV got a script.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. But shit, you know what?
There was no script. There was no script when he did that.
You're right. You know? Yeah, there was no script in hip hop with how people make music and shit like that. But we actually getting into like one specific song and we was actually supposed to be talking about the battle and shit like that. Cheryl's over here making me feel good over here. She says, yo, I really don't watch the Verzuz no more since you don't do it. You know, I used to stream the Verzuz battle, but that's also why I can't stream on my channel right now because Apple came at me. But yo, I appreciate you. And she said, yo, but I will try to find and watch the battle between Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers, which is coming up. That's actually going to be on Easter.
That's nice.
And Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. I tell you what, I've watched pretty much almost all the verses. You know? My favorite verses has not been the hip-hop people.
Battle of Bell and Gladys Knight.
That was one of my faves. You know what's one was actually my favorite. I was about to say like shit, a word that wasn't my most favorite. My favorite. my favorite versus battle was actually and it's like so totally the opposite and not me. You know, my favorite verses was the gospel. Fred Hammond versus was it Kirk Franklin?
That sounds like whatever it would have been was dope.
Yeah,
I can't lie. That sounds like a battle.
Oh no, Kirk Franklin. Damn, I'm sorry. Listen. I'm a Kirk Franklin fan, bro.
But have you heard Fred Hammond though?
Yeah. I heard a couple of jokes.
Okay, so I listen. So I'm not really like a gospel. I'm not gonna wake up Sunday morning and turn on gospel. You know, I'm not gonna wake up on the Sunday morning and turn on gospel. You know, but damn near everything they played, I've heard before, and I was like, oh, that's him. I was like, oh, that's him. I'm like, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
And that's how I was with that battle, yo. You know, so like I was dead ass sitting here like, oh,
Jerry.
I was sitting here like this, yo. I was like, oh. You know, I was giving it up to God on that battle, man. I was like, yo. And that's why that was my favorite battle, because that battle made me move the most. And that's how I judge the battles. That's how I judge the feel for the battles for me, is which ones have me move the most. And that one had me move the most. But the Jadakiss,
like
the Jadakiss one made me laugh the most. Kimmy Cat says her favorite was the Bounty Killer versus Beanie Man one. That was a good one. I think I still have a clip on my channel, on my Khary's Crib channel, from the Bounty Killer versus Beanie Man. And I think I only have that clip because there was no music playing. That's when the police rolled up. And Beanie Man was like, "You gonna be that man? You gonna be that man?" Like, we straight. You know, he was going in on them, yo. He was going in on them. He's like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here!" But I don't think he said it like that, but he was going in on them. Beanie Man. Man. All right, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that Verzuz. I might stream it, maybe. We'll see. I saw some people streaming, but if I did stream it, I would have to do it in a totally separate channel that y'all don't even know about yet, because I didn't create it. Oh, really know. You know? Maybe I might call it like Bootleg Khary or some shit like that. All right, let's jump into our next little topic. Actually, this is a mini topic. This ain't really a big topic. Did y'all know that Jay-Z had a trading card?
No.
For what, Topps?
He had a Topps trading card. He had a one-of-one card that actually went on auction and was sold for $100,000. You know, the one-of-one card was initially lingering around at the $2,000 mark on the online auction site before one buyer started to heat up the race. Eventually, the sale closed at $105,000, which is the most spent on any non-sport TCG card.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, because Topps is a Topps. You know what? Pause. Topps is a prestigious company, you know, that when I say prestigious in the sports card world, you know, the memorabilia world, you know, they've been making cards for years. I actually have a book in my closet full of football cards.
What?
A lot of them Topps, yeah. I was actually thinking about going around to one of those sports card places and seeing if I can get any money for any of these football cards I've had since the 80s and 90s and shit like that. So, but Topps is a very reputable company. You know, they're still in the plastic and shit. Remember the plastic sleeve you put in the book? They're still in the so Topps is a reputable company. The card is actually signed by Jay-Z. They actually, B's over here got the Muhammad Ali. What's that? Frazier? Is that Frazier? Damn goes Frazier. Is that?
That's
or George Foreman.
Sphinx.
What's that?
Sphinx.
Okay.
That's Sphinx.
All right. Sphinx. When did he fight Sphinx? Shakima over here says, I have 3 books of basketball cards from the 90s. You got any?
Shakima, go ahead and tell them where you're from. Shakima, my homie. Where are you from, Shakima? Not where you live. Where are you from?
Shakima sound like she's from New York. You know?
And they call her Kima.
Shakima from New York. Shakima's from New York. She is. Shout out to Shakima.
Yes,
Checking in from New York.
Nah, she ain't in New York, but she never lost to New York. Just like you, Khary.
Let's see.
Oh, man. Oh, she said yes, Kima, too. That's funny. Look at that.
Yo,
I'm mad I already knew.
Once you said New York, I already know. They didn't
Y'all know her?
Huh?
Y'all know her? No.
We know Kima.
You know how when people from
Kimas.
somewhere, you be like, you know so-and-so from, you're like, why would I know them? People always just assume, you know.
Like, yo, they're in Brooklyn. I'm in the Bronx. They think that's like across the street.
Like,
yeah, it's not.
You guys are neighbors.
It's not. But that Jay-Z trading card was a mini topic. I just thought that was interesting. That Jay-Z has an actual trading card that's not like from a hip hop artist that created it, but
that's phenomenal, yo.
You know what's phenomenal? That Topps actually had the foresight of making a Jay-Z card back in the days, back in like 2000. He was like, yo, let's make just one. Or was they just like, I don't know, let's just make one.
I don't know, bro. I'm sitting here thinking about it like, really? But I guess.
Yeah, you know. But moving on. Yo, shout out, rest in peace to Big Pun. Big Pun passed away in 2000. It was, I believe 2000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why. I think he might have had like sleep apnea or some shit like that. Something.
Yeah, a heart attack.
A heart attack? Or maybe a heart attack.
Or something like that.
Okay, well, he passed away back in 2000. One of the dopest MCs out of the Bronx, you know? And he recently had a street named after him, you know? The corner of Fordham Road and the Grand Concourse has been renamed to Big Pun Plaza, which I think is dope as fuck. You know, shout out to Big Pun, man. Yo, he was one of my favorite rappers too from the Bronx, man. You know? Yeah, I thought that was dope, yo. I thought that was dope. I saw some pictures and videos.
Listen, that is still the number one song on the Puerto Rican Day Parade. That weekend, you can't tell, you can't say nothing, yo. That's played.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, Beast?
Yo, it's been years, yo.
Years?
Yo,
you too old for that shit now?
No, listen, they changed the rule. Everything's been like changed. New York is different.
Everything's
different. I mean, you gotta make progress after 40 years, guys. Come on.
Nah, I mean, there's certain things you can still let it be the way it was.
I'm not big on crowds. I'm not big on crowds. I think I've been to the Puerto Rican Day Parade once. I was just like, nah, there's too many people out here, y'all.
Give us that mad long ago.
I'm like, yo, there's way too many people out here, yo. I remember.
Was it as crowded back in the day?
Yo, the shit was probably more crowded back in the day. You know?
Okay.
Like, yo, New York used to be wild. Like, shit used to happen in New York for no reason, yo. So
I smoked a blunt with Method Man at the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Oh, that's amazing. Silas P. Silas.
Speaking of the Puerto Rican Day Parade also makes me think about Harlem Week. And then how Harlem Week turned, like, kind of migrated into the Tombs, you know, the Tombs Jazz Festival.
Grand Tomb.
Yeah, Grand Tomb. You know, like, they used to have this little jazz festival. But the wild shit is, right, it's a jazz festival, right? It's a jazz festival. But for some reason, out of nowhere, like, the whole 125th Street would just start running. The whole 125th Street would just start running, and there
was not a fight.
Possibly, but I don't know. It's it was just like, yo. And go ahead.
Somebody pull out a gun, and everybody just start running, yo.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but that might have been what happened, but it like happened so often, and it wasn't just like your side of the block. It wasn't just like this block. It was like all 12 blocks across the popular part of 125th Street was all running at the same time.
Creepy.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a fucking marathon. It was like a marathon out of nowhere.
Weird.
And if you know, like I know, you get in between the mailbox or you get in between the car.
I like that. And you watch them pass you by like idiots.
Yeah, because I need to see what's going on. I don't want to be running to it.
Yo, did you go to that concert back in the days, B, in front of the State Building? That free concert?
Unfortunately, I was away at
got you.
a college.
Got you. You was at Penn
program.
State. You was at Penn State. You was at Penn State. Got you.
Oh yeah. Why you say Penn State? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Y'all are goofy. Okay,
Go
you know
to
that, right?
all boys school.
Right. What was this free concert? Was it good? Was it like Uncle Luke or something?
No. So one summer afternoon, or summer morning actually, I decided to go down to not 125th. I decided to go down to Harlem to go visit my pops. You know, I just decided on the hump, I'm gonna go visit my pops today. So I went down to Harlem and shit, chilling at my dad's crib. And he's like, yo, he said, you really just came down here to see me? I was like, yeah, why? He was like, so you don't know about this concert that's about to happen on 125th Street in front of the State Building, huh? I'm like, nah, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, there's a free concert going on 125th Street in front of the State Building. Now, when he said there's a free concert, I'm thinking like, he was like, yo, they're going to have some hip-hop acts there. I know you fuck with that hip-hop. I'm thinking they're going to have people like Busy B. You know how motherfuckers used to have rap shows and have like the rappers that you've heard in the area, but nobody else knows who they are really. Like I thought it was going to be shit like that. But when I got out there, yo, this was like one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
Thanks, Pops.
When I tell you some of the people I saw at this concert,
I heard about it.
When I tell you some of the people I saw at this concert, yo, like it's like, yo, how the fuck did they pull this off? So this was actually in front of the State Building. This was around a time when I think Clinton might have been out of office and might have had a sit at the state, or maybe it was before that. I don't know. I don't recall too much. But okay. Wow. Let's start with this. I saw Mobb Deep. I saw
damn, you already
I saw a Goody Mob.
All in one place?
I saw Wu-Tang.
Why was it free? I don't understand.
I saw Junior Mafia. I saw Biggie Smalls.
Dang, Khary, you're an old man.
Yo, like this was old, this was 70. A dope concert. I saw the Fugees was there. The Fugees was there.
See, this is
now
I'm mad.
The Fugees was there. And yo, that concert, I was out there. I got out there probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was out there till about 6 o'clock in the evening, And the concert wasn't over, but it got ended. You know why?
Oh.
Because motherfuckers started running. But you know what the crazy shit is? You know what the crazy shit is? Yo,
what?
all day, I'm out there by myself. Because I went to my pop's house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and this was like before the cell phone, so I couldn't call up my niggas like, yo, where y'all niggas out? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
yeah.
I'm just out there on the humble by myself, dolo and shit like that, right? And the concert ends because a fight happens, right? And I saw where the fight started, right? Niggas just started scrapping in the middle. Everybody started running. Niggas started panicking. And the shit ended, right? And it turns out I actually know the people that started the scuffle, that like started everything, you know? And as usual fashion me and niggas from my block, whenever we used to go somewhere, a majority of the time we would end up fighting and getting into some shit, right? But it was never,
all my homeboys.
But it was never us. We was never shit starters, you know? Niggas used to always niggas used to always front on us or try to front on us. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to be like, oh, y'all niggas is from over this area, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas had end up fighting. But this day, at the concert and shit, a couple of my niggas rode out there on their bikes. You know? They rode out there on their bikes. So they was out there chilling. You know, as they was watching the concert, the nigga said, yo, I sat my helmet down next to me, yo. He said, yo, somebody tried to grab my shit.
Oh, yeah, we fight.
And we started fighting. And that kind of, and once niggas start fighting, a lot of people be like, yo, somebody gonna pull out and start busting. So niggas just start running.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it all started because somebody tried to steal a helmet. And
Shakima said that sounds like the end of every summer jam.
And yo, you know who it was, Bees? They in Jamaica now.
Of course they're in Jamaica.
Oh.
They in Jamaica now.
Okay.
Not our man's brother, but our younger nigga cousin. You know?
No, you know who. Don't tell nobody, no names. Y'all are ridiculous.
I could. No. I just don't want to put nobody's name out there, you know? It's not like I'm worried about no fucking charges coming, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not a nigga I just don't want to put nobody's shit out there, you know? So he'll probably tell somebody that story, like, yo, I started the fight on 125th Street at the concert. All right, let's jump into the next story. Wow. Let's jump into our next shit. How many of y'all know who this nigga Derrick Jaxn is? Anybody?
The relationship dude, right?
Bueller?
The relationship
Bueller.
Yeah, the relationship dude. The relationship dude. Well, Derrick Jaxn got caught cheating. You know? Some chicks he was fucking with came out and said some shit like, yo, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We've been fucking and this and that. This nigga trying to be y'all motherfucking relationship guy when this nigga ain't shit himself. That's kind of, I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if that's what they said allegedly. You know,
that's what they said.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep myself free from any lawsuits. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is hearsay and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen some of his videos in the past. I've heard some of the shit he said, and I always thought he was some bitch ass nigga. You know? Not because
you thought he was like a bitch ass nigga, or you thought he was lying. Like
both.
You think he was a lame and he believed what he? Oh,
both. You know, and I say that because I didn't buy his bullshit. I felt like he was just trying to sell books, which he eventually actually wrote a book on.
I feel he was like Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey sold a book. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what? I'm gonna go this route, get people to listen to me, and write a book. He actually wrote a book, which is actually on sale now for 50% off, so you can get it for $4.99.
He gonna need it for them lawyers. He gonna need it.
So it came out that he was cheating. He actually put a response video out where he actually sat down with his wife, right? Where he sat down with his wife, where he kind of confessed and said, yo, I told my wife all about this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit happened at a time when we were separated, even though when you're separated, you shouldn't be sleeping with other people. He tried to throw that in there, you know, which is true to an extent. It's true to an extent.
It depends on what your separation agreement is. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, when I was separated, it took me about 6 years to get divorced. You know?
There you go.
Yeah. we ain't sitting dry dick for 6 years. Nah, that's not.
Not 6 years.
You know, I'm over here checking, making sure none of my kids is in the vicinity. I probably should have checked before I said that, but they're not in the vicinity. So, but I'm just saying.
And it's not like they have YouTube or anything to check and watch later. No, why would you want to watch your dad's show?
My kids are not going to watch my show. They will not. The only time my kids will watch my show if for some reason some shit went viral. And this shit started just showing up on it started showing up on their feed and not
they're like,
me.
Daddy!
Yeah.
Did you hear what Dad said?
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
okay,
but what y'all think of this dude? Have any of y'all seen his videos?
No, I don't watch trash like that, bro. And you can pretty much usually tell that most people who, I would say this, most of the dudes who have stuff like that, you gotta be very careful because especially if they play up their looks, like if they use like their own pictures. I remember I followed a dude briefly and I just followed him because he followed me and I was trying to get followers early when I met you, Khary, on my on my one Instagram. So I didn't even know how I followed this dude. And I thought it was just his pictures. And then I realized he had like quotes under in his captions. And then he started adding to him his pictures. And that's where I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't some guy's Instagram. This is like a romance coach. Like this dude is coaching people, but the photos he was using to get their attention was like him, like no shirt. Like, oh, look at my collarbone. No, maybe probably not the collarbone, but you know what I'm saying? And so, I don't trust that.
What's that show? With the like the nigga, the dude that had no neck? What's the show to do with no neck?
What's the show with do with no neck?
I don't watch TV.
90 Day Fiance. They had an Indian dude where he was like, you know, he was masculine. He had the muscles and all that, and that's how he was doing like coaching and all that.
That's awful.
You gotta watch that.
Wait, he was a coach? He wasn't one of the people on the show?
Nah, he was on the show, but his living was he was a coach.
He was one of those like I can teach you, but he was actually a complete lame. Gotcha. Yeah. So this guy. Okay. Was it this guy? Was it this guy marrying his wife? Or is this another?
I can't. She's trying to get too much information at one time.
One more shot.
Right. So
what number is this, by the way?
So this guy gets caught 16. Stop drinking.
Oh shit! Kimmy over here in the chat says, "Yo." She said Derrick Jaxn's apology was bullshit apology. He apologized in third person. Yeah. So he was like,
you mean his wife wrote it for him?
So he was like, Derrick Jaxn apologized. Derrick Jaxn wouldn't do these things, or Derrick Jaxn apologizes, or takes accountability for this stuff. But okay, he said he was separated. He said he was separated, right? He said these were some people that he was fucking with where he was separated and things like that. And I watched some of the videos.
Why was he separated? But he's a relationship coach. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, okay. I said that to myself. But I also said, you know what? Just because you're a relationship person doesn't mean the person is right for you. You know? So, and I was like, you know what?
I know, I was just teasing.
But if you're a relationship person, you should know if that motherfucker right for you, right? So, motherfucker, what you talking about, nigga? But, okay, I was about to say something. No. I was about to say something. I watched some of the video.
Yeah.
The wife looked unbothered in the video. She didn't look bothered whatsoever. She came in the video with like a scully on. She had like a scully on, you know? But Derrick... No, I think he cheated on her. Yo, he cheated on her before, and she kind of had a look on her face like, nigga, your muscles is too big, so you know your dick little, and I got somebody with a dick bigger than yours. That's the kind of look she had on her face.
Wow, a face that tells all.
That's the kind of look she had on her face. You know what I'm saying? She kind of has the look like, you know what? I'm getting better dick elsewhere already, nigga.
Wait. Was she fly?
Pause.
Did you see both chicks? Are they both fly?
I didn't see the actual side pieces.
Okay.
I didn't look.
Pieces. Wait, jeez.
Oh, you said
What is she? Was she attractive? Would you date her? Would you date his wife?
No.
She's gonna be single soon. Oh, you wouldn't? Oh, well, then we know why he was cheating. I guess he's a relationship coach. He has all these women probably throwing themselves at him. He's on probably the gram and all these other places, so he has the pick of the litter. And of course, why would he be cool with his homely wife when he's got all this attention? Some people are that fucking childish and insecure that you look at people like I don't know, what was it, like Ice Cube? Who is it? I'm trying to think of all the long relationships that have lasted forever, at least in our culture. And it's like these people, like sometimes their husbands or wives are not even that good looking, but they stay with them because it's real love and it's loyal and they love them for a purpose.
Ice Cube wife like that, man.
No. I'm just trying to think about all the long. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't think of anybody.
Woman.
No, I wasn't talking. I was trying to go through the Rolodex of couples I know who had stayed together.
Gotcha,
and I was like, dang, I can't find anybody. But I know there's all kinds of Hollywood couples. You also gotta remember. Are the same. You
also gotta remember, their wives now are in their 40s, and when women get to their 40s, a lot of times they start gaining a little weight. And they don't look the same they did when they was in their teens or 20s.
Women get freaky in their 40s, though.
I didn't say they didn't do that. I'm just saying they look a little different in their 40s than they do in their 20s. Not
so do women. Men.
Yes, but not all men. Some men
not
do, some
all
men. Do. Some men do, some men don't, you know? I think other than my baggy eyes, I think I look pretty much like I did when I was 17.
You're baggy.
You know, there's screen for that. So then you're 17 again.
But see, I probably need to go to sleep. I probably need to go to sleep before 3 a.m. and wake up after.
I look the same since I was 3.
You look like you've looked the same since your youth, Bees. You look like that.
I look different. If I shave, I'd look younger if I shave. If I shaved and wore sunglasses.
I think that beard game thing has also changed things. If you shaved and wore, yes, Khary, most people would look younger if they shaved and wore sunglasses. Women included. You know, you got a little whiskers there, Martha.
Hey,
all right. So
if I get carded sometimes, you know. I get carded sometimes with my mask on.
You said it was the eyes that made you. Never mind, Khary. You're wild, bro. You're wild. Okay,
I get carded all the time.
Bees, shut up, Bees. We know Bees. Bees probably get carded more than me. Son of a gun. Bees, what you think about this?
Go ahead.
About this dude who got caught. And what do you think about it, Bees? What do you mean, what?
Well,
doing a show, Bees.
I think he's full of shit. That's what it
is. I saw some funny memes about him. I saw some funny memes about him too.
He just, I don't know, like certain stuff I just don't comment because it's like yo, like y'all didn't see this coming. You know? Like
I agree.
But you listen, all of the best that happen to be dealing with this type of stuff, something comes out. Kirk Franklin, first it was porn. You understand what I'm saying? Who's the other one that was cheating on his wife? You know what I mean? For years, Jimmy Swagger back in the days, forgive me, for I have seen. Like, yo.
Let's see. Yeah, I was
everybody, yo. Hold up though. You know what's the bad thing?
What?
It'd be the worst dude giving advice. You know what I'm saying? The Derrick Jaxn dude, he's like Steve Harvey. How many times Steve Harvey been married? Okay. Okay.
And then who did he marry? Oh, never mind. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying. Oh, I saw this meme earlier. On Lil Duval's page. Lil Duval posted this right here. If scam likely was a person. Oh shit. And he posted Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah.
And yo, but you know what the funny shit was? His caption. You know what the caption said?
What?
The caption said, y'all should have known by his watch he was full of shit.
Let me see the watch. Let me see the watch. What does it look like?
Let's see.
I want to see it.
Let's see.
What is that already? What the young children say? Butter,
Nigga said,
those.
you can see by his watch. He was full of shit. I said, oh,
that looks
shit.
like a Photoshop
Niggas is
watch.
stupid. Niggas is stupid. Would you agree? Would you agree? That was Lil Duval. Lil Duval said that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga's a
I fucked
fool.
with Lil Duval.
That nigga's a fool.
I agree with most of the foolishness this man say. I can't even be mad at him, bro.
He gives you truthful foolishness.
Yes.
So funny.
Yes.
I saw him before he ever got popular. He was doing small clubs. He did a teen club performance at this place called Studio Inc. Khary, were you here when Studio Inc? I don't know if you were in Florida when Studio Inc was open, bro.
I might have been here. I just
there was a Dollar Tree on the corner of yeah, you probably were. You might have been married. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Dollar Tree on the corner of Dale Mabry and Waters actually used to be a teen club. Before that, it was Koala Carnival. That's old school. But
so you was a teen
I remember he performed, and I was like a jit. Remember, I started college or high school at 13, so I had just turned 13. I was just a teen. Okay, and yeah, he was doing
genius over here.
He was hilarious, and the jits was too lame. The jits was too lame because jits. I'm cool, and then of course I'm from the hood. I'm from a hood in Florida called Sulphur Springs. So all the Sulphur Springs people were there, and all the gangs were there, and so everyone was being lame. I laughed, and everyone laughed at me, and it was rude. Yeah, shut up. We don't, we're not New York gangs, but there's gangs. They've got longevity.
Hey,
same gangs that the kids were running around when I was a kid.
New York didn't have gangs when I was a kid. Well, not the traditional gang.
Shut up, Bees. I don't know what you said, but I know Bees be coming for me, Khary. Khry's in between us, Bees. You hear me, Bees? You hear me?
Did y'all see what Kimmy Cass said in the chat? She said, "Yo, is that a ladies' watch?" Talking about Derrick Jaxn watch. Is that a ladies' watch?
Yeah. Not lying. That was like from 9 West. Kimmy, that is a watch from 9 West. Okay, I've seen it before.
Watch from 9 West.
All right, let's jump into our next topic. Let's jump into our next topic.
All right.
Meme culture. Meme culture. You actually suggested this one today. You suggested this one today, Grace. So, well, let's give us your thought. How should we describe this meme culture? This meme culture topic here.
I feel like this is your topic that I wanted you to talk about because I feel like there's this reference now where it's like you'll see something and you'll be like, that's that meme culture. And it's like, I'm wondering how, think about it. Like you've got Gen X and then millennials are watching the jits. And Gen X and millennials had somewhat technology in their youth years. Okay. But these young jits, like everything has been shortened down to a punchline. The only thing I'm going to say is that meme culture is actually an offshoot of hip hop and comedy combined.
Now,
and it's what our jits have used. Go ahead.
Before I continue, I'm never fully aware. Gen X is people born between 65 and 80. Millennials.
There's a bunch of different, you're going to find multiple years. So, but yes, that is one of them that people agree to. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was just looking at that just now.
Okay.
Because I'm never 100% sure on who the fuck is who, So Gen X. So, Gen X is 65 to 80.
It's like the Pepsi generation.
Millennials are 81 to 96. Gen Z, which Zoomers, 97 to 2012. My daughter's a Zoomer. And 2010 to mid-20s are Generation Alpha. See, now them motherfuckers,
which
they tough.
They're making stuff up.
Yeah,
Alpha.
They're alpha.
They're gonna think they tough.
Alpha.
Baby boomers was 46 to 64, so that was my parents was like baby boomers. I guess I'm Gen X. You're
the Pepsi generation.
I'm towards the end of Gen X. I'm where I came into the tech era,
And that's why, Khary, sometimes I think that it's easy for you and probably these too to blend in with millennial culture because you guys are technically what they would call, I think, young Gen Z or even older millennials. So like I'm right smack in the middle of it. Because again, sometimes the age ranges get skewed. But meme culture to me is basically what the, people born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, so everything, they sped everything up. And then technology comes along and then hip hop culture comes and you got all these things that start building on each other. So when you think about what, your kids, or even I would even say like my youngest siblings are about 20, well, how old are they? Yeah, they're in their like teens and 20s, early 20s. It's like they are experiencing culture so quickly that they can't help but be a part of it. We even have something called fast fashion now. So it really started with McDonaldizing things, making everything instant. And then you move in and now culture is instant. So meme culture is like basically keeping up with the shift in culture that happens so quickly. That's my 2 cents.
Okay. I kind of think, well, maybe I'm just thinking like, not necessarily. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm thinking right now. But meme culture.
Too many shots.
When I think of meme culture, I just think of like the way people share memes, and like some people like take memes sometimes and make it their mottos and shit like that. And they be like, you know what? That's exactly how I need to be because of this and blah 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 blah. The meme said, I should be the freshest motherfucker in the room, and damn it, I will be. And somebody be like, yo, that's going to be my motherfucking motto now. That's how I'm living because that's how it should be. And that motherfucking meme got 100,000 likes on it, So I totally agree with that, When in reality, in my opinion, I'd be like, yo, a lot of these memes, they're not very well thought out. Yeah, they're not very well thought out, It's like,
I'm done.
It's like seriously. Like I've created things that could have been memes. Not necessarily that they was, but they pretty much have the same format as a meme. A tweet. A lot of times a tweet becomes a meme.
Yeah.
And
they do that now,
and what's a tweet? A lot of time, unless you're like some really famous person, your tweet isn't really thought out very much. It's pretty much
you're just talking.
This is some shit that I'm thinking at the moment, I'm taking this shit. This came to my motherfucking head,
thought.
And I'm
thinking
it, and I post it, And now somebody takes that, share it. A lot of people say, "Yo, what? I agree with that," And now people be like, "Yo, that's my motherfucking motto. That's the my way of life now," And that's kind of how I seem or how I kind of see a little bit of meme culture. Is that a lot of people start looking at these memes and be like, that starts my day, and that's my feelings. That's how I'm living right now. Whether it be like a motivational meme that says, yo, like Usain Bolt might post some shit that says, yo, I'm a fast motherfucker, so run like a fast motherfucker. Somebody might say, yo, that's my vibe for the day,
And you're not even a runner.
Right. You never ran a day in your life, nigga. You don't even own sneakers. All you got is sandals. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got is, you know what I mean? But
bruh, that's hilarious, bruh. Okay, this was good though, Khary, because I feel like, I've heard you say meme culture a few times as we kind of building shows and whatever. And I'm like, I think it's good for us to have this understanding of what we mean when we say stuff. So that's actually dope. I like that. I like these. What's meme culture to you? These be like, leave it alone.
Meme culture to me. For me, it's something to laugh at. Some people take it too serious, take it too, to heart, because, it's just comedy, if you ask me.
True.
I think so.
It's just a witty way, but like you was feeling a certain way at a certain moment. And you say, yo, you know what? This might be good for the moment right here. This is how I'm feeling. And then what happens is you might have 100 more people that's feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, it becomes.
That's real. And that's exactly what culture is. That's real. I feel like we all have this different approach to it, but this is exactly how people use it. They use it to represent themselves. They use it to represent their day. I remember one when memes first came out that was like a British dude, and he was like pointing at the camera, and he was like, he had like a wig on, and it was like, disregard females, acquire currency. And I made that my profile picture because it was like, fuck bitches, get money, disregard females, acquire currency. And it was like an old dude, so I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
At that time, that's when, who was it? Wayne, fuck bitches. Who was it? I don't know. Fuck bitches get money was a very popular phrase forever.
What was that? Junior Mafia? Fuck bitches, get money. Or was that Lil Kim song?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, dang. You know what?
It was actually Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia, right?
I'm sorry. I don't know where anything comes from. All right.
Yeah, it was Junior Mafia with Biggie and Lil Kim. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money.
Oh, y'all. Oh, my God. See? Generational difference,
that's guys. Where it comes from. But that's kind of where. But that's kind of where that sample. But that's kind of where it starts. That's kind of like the start of it, is it? Or am I mistaken? From that chant.
No, you're right. You guys are right. You guys are right. But I remember when I was saying it, and when the meme I was talking about came out, was when I was in college, and it was from something else. Okay. So I was talking about something else, guys, that, yes, it came from your stuff, and you guys are the originals. I know, New York.
But I'll tell you what, though. If you see a meme, and the meme starts off, I've been told, or someone told me, just remember, anything after that is complete bullshit. Okay?
Yeah, it's all a lie.
Yeah.
Accurate. Or when they say, my 3-year-old walked up to me today. No, she did not. Yeah.
She said, Mommy, you know what? Don't buy me these Jordans. Go invest that money in Rice Krispies so I can have a college fund when I grow up. Like, bitch, that kid ain't say that shit. Somebody smack this motherfucker.
So what was the one? The meme I used to like, I don't know who needs to know this, but I'm going to tell my kids that I was Jay-Z, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh my! I like that.
One more. I
like that. Like in the future, because they don't know.
Yeah.
I like those. They're funny.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. I feel like there's a certain relatability to internet. Like
Jay-Z's
I think that
too huge of a star now to do that shit now. Nigga be like, I can Google Jay-Z, Dad. I can Google Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, a little jit.
At like 2
all
years
right. What do we?
Motherfuckers be like 2-3 years old talking about, hey Google, show me pictures of Jay-Z. That don't look like you, Dad.
Hey Siri. Yeah, thanks. Dad, wrong again, Dad. You need to take your meds.
I just took another shot. I'm done with these shots tonight. I'm done with the shots.
Yeah, he said that. Remember every time?
Yeah, why
he's like, nah, bro.
Nobody ever believes me. Oh.
Dude.
Then he used it.
Dude, be real with your shit, man.
Okay, so wait. Is whatchamacallit? Do you think that memes are also a possible way that people communicate poorly? Like, do you think that there's ever been any jits who like break up with a meme? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I think so.
Sayonara, Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I think so. Has it happened to me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you just say, yeah, it happened to me, or you just agreeing with what she said?
No.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with what she said. I wasn't saying, I don't know if it happened to you. Did it happen to you, brother?
I don't think Khary would tell us that.
No.
I think that's one story he'd leave out.
Everybody that breaks up with me at least wants to curse me out. You know? I think.
Dang, Khary.
No, actually, no. Have I had people? Well, I haven't had enough girlfriends for people to actually break up with me. It's people that just decide,
that's another thing too.
I don't want to fuck with you at all. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to fuck with you to the point to be the boyfriend. It's like, just stop fucking with me.
I've known you for 3 years, and you're always in some like long-term conversation. I'm telling you, I'm both times, and you're And I feel like, I don't know what girls you be talking about. He be like, girls want to cuss me out. I'm like, no girls cuss you out, Khary. He be like, not for real. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You don't do anything. You're full of it.
I'm talking about.
He's thinking girls want to cuss him out.
In a long-term conversation.
A long-term conversation. Oh shit! Damn.
I'm for real, man. Both times. I've only known 2 girls, and both of them, you were literally like on the, like, you're, again, I've never been around you to know what you're like because I met you after you separated, you know, but you're a good dude. You're nice to these chicks. And I'm just like, tell me why they would cuss you out. Because you bought them flowers, Khary. Bull. I feel like you have this complex or something, and you think that women are after you, bro. Like in the back, they're not after you, bro. You crazy, bro.
Conversation.
You crazy.
Okay, mark down this time. Somebody.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
This is a clippable time. A long-term conversation. I've never heard that before. Oh shit! I need to make that a clip. You know.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. I feel, is it because you want to feel like you're like, yeah, I'm a player, but you know you're not? I feel like you don't even do that either. So sometimes when you say stuff when you've been drinking, I'm like, shut up.
No. Okay. See, the things I'm talking about are when I've got past the conversation part, and that hasn't happened very often. You know, and the times of
I've known you for years.
I know. And
you must be thinking, are you thinking about before you got married, bro? That was a long time ago.
No, I didn't really
too many. So are you going to tell?
Exactly.
Woman, right?
What's that?
Are you going to tell like another girl approaches you? Would you be like, yeah? She like, so are you in a relationship? Like, you have a girl? And do you reply to her like, yo, nah, I'm in a long-term conversation?
I know, but you know what? I know. Aha, Bees. That's exactly right. Bees, you just said something that's a perfect pinpoint.
You know what, Bees?
Me and Khary met going out. And anytime we went out, me and Khary were outside with a bunch of dudes the whole time. So help me understand this. If you weren't in a long-term conversation where when we were hanging out, you were talking to the girl, the same freaking person, then why when we went out, wasn't you trying to holler at all the hot ass passing by you? I don't understand. You're full of crap, bro.
No, because
I feel like I'm outing you as like a nice guy. Are you mad at that?
No, see, it's because it's because I don't know how to like. I learned when I was young. When I was like 16, 17, right? I was talking to this girl. Right? I was talking to this girl. And we was talking to each other, and like, I guess she was my girlfriend, you know, for about 3, 4, 5, 6 months, some shit like that, right? But then this new girl came into my life, and she started talking to me, and she had a sexy voice, right? But I never actually met her in person, right? But she had this sexy voice, and we was talking.
Right? Whole voice?
Yo, and I really was like, yo, and she was talking mad dirty to me and shit like that. And I was like, oh, I like this girl right here. I like her voice. I like her talk. She gonna do some nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? She described herself to me, and she was never actually what she looked like. When I met her.
So you saying you was going out with linebacker Lonnie?
No, I wasn't going out with linebacker Lonnie. No, what I realized was I had a girlfriend that I actually liked and was attracted to, you know, but I didn't know how to manage my time between actually giving my girlfriend the adequate time and then getting to know this other girl. You know, it was always like the majority of my attention was either more this side or more that side. It was never, I didn't really figure out how to just manage all of it, you know? It's like I always
You mean you're not a player? You mean that you've always liked one person? I don't understand. Do you think you were going to be disagreeing with me?
Okay.
You made my point for me.
Okay, no. See? Okay, yo. Okay, so check this out, Grace. Cheryl over here in the comments says, yo, Grace is outing you because all this time I thought you was a big player.
No, you know and that's because he looked like crazy. This and he talk like this.
No, you know what's crazy?
What?
I always thought the way I spoke was of a respectable man. Was like a father that's trying to be a role model to his kids. I thought that's all. I didn't know I came off like some fucking type of player.
It's not the way you talk, Khary. It's the way you talk, if that makes sense. It's not the way you speak as like a person. It's like totally what you're talking about right on this here.
I'm totally
He knows what I'm saying. He's trying to be difficult because he don't want to acknowledge. Bees, tell the truth. Bees has known him longer than me.
Listen, Khary.
What's up?
You are not over there like, yo, baby, let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm not that nigga. There. I'm not that nigga that's like, yo, nah.
That's they trying to make it seem like you Goldie over there,
Yeah, they try to make it seem like I be out here like, hey, baby, what's your name is? Give me your number.
No, not like
tomorrow.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, Bees, I thought you were saying that if he did talk like that, that would make him a player. Because to me, that's exactly what a player would say to every girl he talked to. I've had homeboys. I've watched them go through their Rolodex in the morning and text every single girl, good morning, sweetie, because they knew that they were lining their sex up for the week. I've been around it. I'm sorry, Khary, but... you're not what you
they're
think
laughing
you are.
in the chat at me over here saying you're a good guy. Grace is out of I never tried to portray myself as some type of crazy shit. I've always just tried to portray myself as a nice. I try to be a role model to my children. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter to meet no guy that's a player and shit like that. I want my son to be a nice guy, a gentleman, and treat women the proper way and shit. Like my mom taught me how to treat. Even though when I used to drive in the car with my dad. And I used to be in the front seat. He'd be driving, and we stop at a light. Or now, as I got older,
and he would be like,
as I got older, as I'm older now, I realized why he was always polite to women crossing the street. You know, because every time he'd be like, "Ooh, look at that ass on her."
Correct.
But I never seen my dad holler at any women. You know.
I'm telling you, Khary. And again, Khary.
And that's kind of how
I get it.
So I never seen him holler at women. So I never really. Okay, so I think some men that like are players and shit like that, they seen their fathers hollering at women if they was around their father. I never seen my father holler at other women. I seen him admire other women. I've never seen him approach.
Look but don't touch.
Right.
So that's a respectful thing to teach your child. Khary, think about what you talk about. Think about how we met. We met at an event that had erotic night. You met me probably a night after we did erotic poetry?
By the way, I'm going to be doing a erotic set coming up in a couple of months. I'll let you know when that comes out. When that's going to be though. I'm going to be doing a live about 8 to 10 minute set of some
you hear that, ladies?
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start off like yo. It's gonna be sort of like damn, you sexy. So I call you sexy. If sexiness is a blessing, I wish you come and bless me. You know you a goddess the way you try to test me. Oh, I finished later. Never mind. Go ahead, let's.
So this right here, that's why people think that people like us are all players or hoes or sluts or whatever you want to call it, because we talk about stuff that most people don't want to talk about.
I kind of feel like I should change the title from meme culture to hoe culture or some shit. I don't know. I thought you were talking about meme.
You want to hear my erotic piece? I got a nice erotic piece.
Oh, jeez.
Silence. Isn't that erotic? Isn't that so erotic?
Yo, low key. Yeah, I think I got a little ego because low key.
Did you say pootie tang?
Yeah.
What? Low key what, Khary?
I got a small ego, Now I got a big ego just because if I say I got a small ego, motherfuckers gonna think the wrong thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I have an ego that's neither too big nor too small.
Okay. What are you memes?
But I kind of feel
what's after me?
A small part of me feels like I kind of started the whole erotic crown competition. I feel like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like it a little bit because I remember when I first started going to Smoking Words, it was always erotic night the first month, right? But I feel like when I went on stage and started doing my erotic shit, I think I might have maybe perhaps doing a little more erotic than people were used to, you know, and then people started saying, "Oh, we can really get erotic in here. We can really get erotic in here."
So you set it off.
And then the competition started. And you know what I'm saying?
Because she was trying to make sure it stayed nasty. So she's like, "How nasty can you be?" I like that. Smart.
I think one of the first poems I did, I said, I went up there. I said, "Yo, it's erotic night." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do some shit that I wrote before." You know what I'm saying? And I went up there. I said, I went on stage. I grabbed the mic. I said, "Yo," I said, "All right, nobody knows who the fuck I am. So let me start off with Girl, I love your ass. Girl, I love your pussy. Girl, I love your lips. Do you love to kiss me? If I went out of town, do you think that you would miss me? When we fucking loud, do you think the neighbors listening?" You know what I'm saying? I did some shit like that. So, and your motherfucker was doing, and there's a part on it I was like, "Yo, she backs that ass up." He'd be like, "Boop, boop, that ass is so fat." The way she back it up, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. But, yo, we talk about meme
And then he
culture.
does a whole verse and says, "Never mind."
You talking meme
We're talking about Saweetie and Quavo. That's what we talking about.
We talking
about Quavo. Really? I did.
Yeah, I'm about to
I did these.
blunt in a minute. All right, Saweetie and Quavo break up. Yo, somebody said the Migos should be called the Cheetah Boys.
Bro, why, bro?
Oh man. So Saweetie and Quavo break up. You know, Saweetie and Quavo break up. She said, "Yo, Quavo was a little more intimate with other people and not me, so fuck that nigga. I can't fuck with him no more," and shit like that. And she said some shit. And then Quavo said some shit.
Allegedly.
And then Quavo said some shit, you know what I'm saying, on his Twitter or Instagram or some shit. And then Saweetie said, "Yo, take care." And then people started saying, "Yo, take care." Motherfuckers started putting pictures of Saweetie on Drake's album cover for "Take Care," and posted that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then,
wow, meme culture.
And then I lost concentration over here. Kimmy Cat in the chat over here said, "Yo, would I kiss you with which lips?" Oh shit, I think she's talking about the poetry I was getting after. I don't know. When I wrote that, I think I might have been talking about both. I don't know. But
take care, Khary. Take care.
So both Quavo and Saweetie have been getting a little petty. You know what I'm saying? But I think Quavo took the petty game to the next level. You know,
can we please just call that petty culture? Love and hip hop bred petty culture.
Well, no,
let's talk about it.
I don't know if you. So have you heard about Saweetie and Quavo, Grace?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I don't even know. I've heard of Saweetie before, right. And I know Quavo's the Migos. Right. He's an Amigo,
right? Mm-hmm. So they've been dating. He gave her a gift.
I get that. Yeah.
He gave her a gift not too long.
Was it a car?
Yes, it was a Bentley. Right.
Well,
it was a Bentley.
Of course, it was a Bentley because that's what we do in right. The black culture and the celebrities. We like to give cars for some reason.
Right. It was a Bentley. Yeah. So now that they broke up, there were stories circulating.
Get the Bentley.
There were stories circulating that Quavo had the Repo Man go pick up that Bentley. You know?
Yeah, no Gibbsies backsies. No.
So you feel like
Michael Blackson.
He shouldn't. Okay, now here it is though. Now,
Michael Blackson.
Now, okay. Here's the technicalities of the matter.
It's always what you call it. Did he sign? They signed a prenuptial boyfriend-girlfriend agreement.
Did he buy her a car? Or did he just get her a lease for a car? You know? Now.
Oh, that's true. Because if he called the Repo Man and then just go get it himself, then that might have been.
Now, he already planned on. What you call it. The Bentley was to get some good box.
Who leased a Bentley? My nigga, who leased a Bentley?
A lot of people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A lot of people
I
with
know,
money. And I say that, and I say that, and I say that, and I say that because these vehicles depreciate like a motherfucker. You know?
Right.
Now,
so why would you want to lease it? You pay for some of that depreciation in the price that you're paying to rent it, and then you don't even own the money that you paid to.
Right,
remember, I'm a car kid. Don't come for me, y'all. I have an opinion.
Okay,
I'm sorry about that.
And I say that because it's not like the lease of a Bentley is going to be more just because it's a Bentley. And when I say that, it's not like you're going to be making a payment that's excessive to what you should be paying for that cost. So if that car costs $500,000 and you're to lease it, you're going to pay exactly you're going to pay pretty much the same if you're leasing like a Benz that costs $80,000 and you're paying that price. It's going to be the same like ratio. You know, it's not like you're going to be paying $10,000 a month because it's a Bentley. You know, when your credit might be good to where you only have like 1.5% or some shit like that, so you're only paying they might be paying like a couple thousand a month. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it depends on what you can get your lease terms to be. But the truth is, if they're running on credit, most Black folks, unfortunately, we don't go and fix our credit once we get money. We don't, because we don't even want to be a part of that system anymore. So if he didn't have good credit.
Okay, well, let's say it like this. The Migos have been popping since at least 2013. Yes. You remember that song Versace?
Okay, no, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Remember that song Versace?
My dad told me Plies bought his car to sell because I'm just saying, it don't matter how long you've been popular, you could still be broke.
Yeah, I don't think, I fuck with Plies, but I don't think Plies got Migos money.
Nah.
It wasn't even a BM or it wasn't like a Bentley. It was like an old car he had like souped up, like an old Buick or something. But still, like when he started losing money, he had to go sell cars, turn cars in, do stuff like that. So I'm just saying, if they went a level, because he went Fort Myers level, right? He went, I'm going to get me my Buick, I'm going to soup up a bunch of cars, and I might have to, deal with some things when my money starts to slip. Mm-hmm. So the same thing happens. I'm sorry, I just don't agree that any person in the music industry has learned their lesson, or else none of these people would have contracts. They'd all have their own labels first time around. No one would even accept a contract after everything that's been going on for decades. Look at TLC. TLC decades, bro. Admitted it. I'm just saying.
Who are the Migos signed to? I don't even think the Migos have a deal. They're independent.
They was independent for a while, but I think now they're signed to like QC or some shit like that.
I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys.
Last I knew they were independent.
Yeah, I think they're
I'm talking about
now.
That's my point though, is even if they're independent now, it doesn't matter how long you've been popular. That doesn't really mean you're rich or that you've got your money or that you put your money together correctly. It could just mean that you're popular. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I don't know, bruh. I feel like you shouldn't be buying a car for your girlfriend.
I can see myself having millions of dollars.
Collectively, all three of them together were about 50 million. All together.
I could see myself being a rich millionaire and leasing a car, simply because.
A Bentley? You gonna lease a Bentley or other cars?
No, I would probably lease a Bentley. You know why? Because I know in 3 years, Bentley's going to put out a whole new fucking body style that's going to make this shit look old now.
Oh, but you're talking about leasing a new Bentley. I'm talking about, I like classic cars, so I don't have to worry about none of the stuff y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
He leased a new
My depreciation already happened.
If I get a Bentley this year, I know in about 3-4 years, that Bentley body style is going to be completely different and my Bentley's going to look old. Mm-hmm. And if I'm buying it because I'm trying to stunt, I don't want no old looking Bentley.
And I ain't trying to stunt, so I just don't understand these things.
She's talking about
stunt culture, bro.
She's talking about getting the Bentley that Daddy Warbucks had in fucking Annie.
Hell yeah! Put that thing with the black matte, black all. Yeah. Oh my god! Can you imagine?
Right?
Yo, she want the car that's the piece on the Monopoly board.
Oh, I like that. And I will roll up in that bed, and everyone will be like, "Am I lying?" I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just. All right.
Does anybody think Quavo was wrong for grabbing his Bentley back, for taking the Bentley back?
How long were they together?
I think 2 years. I think.
Yo, listen, that's a full-term relationship, bro. You win and lose things in relationship, bro. You gotta just take it as a loss. It is what it is.
Oh, Beef surprised me. I don't know. Okay. I don't care. I don't think it matters either way. I think if he took it back, it's his car. It depends. We don't know the lease terms and all that. You might be right about the lease car. We might be wrong. It might have been a $10,000 payment a month, and he was like, "I got it, so I'll pay it." Didn't even think. We don't know. So I feel like he should take his stuff back if it's gonna pick him up and she's gonna be able to use it against him. But if he bought her that outright, he should not have taken that car back. That's a bitch nigga move to me. Personally.
That's funny.
Well, but if he bought it outright, she should keep it. If he leased it, take that shit back. If he leased it, I say the lease lasts as long as the relationship. If he leased it, that's all I'm saying. But me personally, all right. If I buy somebody a gift, they can keep the gift. They can keep the gift. But if they take my sweater, I want my sweater back. Men, why do women always steal men's clothes? But I think some men do be stealing women's like underclothes. So women steal the outside clothes, men steal the underclothes.
Oh, sir, I do not have a dresser full
I've never understood. Can you imagine the smell? Especially think about it. If you have a dresser full of old panties, then you probably met these women like loosely, like going to the club and stuff, which means not only do you have like panty, but you got mad different nasty panties in a drawer from all these different out in the club for hours dancing. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think some people leave they shit there on purpose? You don't think some women
panties, but
yeah. You don't think women leave their panties there on purpose? Like I think some women leave their panties
not panties, but other stuff.
No, I think some women,
not panties.
No, I think some women leave their panties and shit there on purpose just so somebody else could find it. Like, yo, who the fuck panties is these?
Again, the way some of y'all think about women is like, I would never leave my underwear. Like, I have very nice underwear, and I cannot imagine being like, oh, hopefully some random bitch finds these and gets mad at him. Like, no, bitch, you not gonna wear my panties.
Your moral standards are different.
Well, that's not fair, Bees. You guys got me here. I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. What the heck, man?
Listen, and we're gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
There are some women that will try to do that type of shit.
Of course, I know that. But the fact that we think that all women who would leave something would be doing it for that reason, I feel bad for the women who accidentally leave stuff like an earring. I know a lot of men might think, but look, again, unless I just have like throwaway earrings, or I'm really sure that I can trick you into seeing me again if I think I'm leaving an earring because I'm trying to see you again. I'm not leaving anything of value at your house, bro. That's crazy. Now, I do believe that if a chick leaves something like a hair barrette, if a chick comes back for something stupid, she left that shit at your house. Yeah, exactly.
I left my bobby pin on your counter.
Leaving a bobby pin for a girl.
Be like, yo, why the fuck?
That's stupid.
What's that? You said you gonna mail it to
you? You believe it? I'll mail it to you.
Nigga said he gonna mail her the bobby pin.
Look at you. That's so polite. Oh, no, a diamond earring, he said. I'm gonna mail you your earring. You ain't getting no bobby pin from me. Why do you need these Bobby's pins in the first place? Who's Bobby? I'm just kidding. All right, let's move forward.
All right, let's move forward. Do we care?
When you got here.
Do we care anything about Kylie Jenner sharing a GoFundMe? She has shared a GoFundMe.
What is she for?
On Monday, Kylie Jenner.
Is it for herself or
she responded to
else?
Backlash that came on her after she promoted a GoFundMe on her Instagram story to raise money for celebrity makeup artist CMU Rawuda. And the people were coming from her.
Who is this person? Is this person hurt?
I think
because she's a young billionaire. I'm sorry, Khary.
Yeah. He was in a car crash where he needs like brain surgery and shit like that, and it's gonna cost some money, like $60,000 or some shit like that. And
Kylie, you got some fucking nerve. That's all I gotta say. You got some fucking nerve. Hold on. See, shit like that gets me upset. I'm sorry, man, but listen, Kylie, you got some fucking nerve to think that you gonna do a GoFundMe. Pay for the shit. If you feel that deep in your heart that you gotta start a GoFundMe and you're a billionaire and you have the bread, pay for the shit, damn it.
Guys, like
that?
I want to say something
Go ahead,
because I feel like she should like follow in Kim's footsteps because like Kim is like going and fighting for like, you know, people who are in jail right now. Like she's fighting for that. So like Kylie could totally like just like go and fight the pharmaceutical industry in the same way her sister is like going to the White House and stuff. And like, you know what I mean? Like she could turn this into something better than a GoFundMe because what she's really doing is she's promoting like the very poor healthcare system that we have, which is like pretty much what all Americans have to do now if they get hurt is just like start a GoFundMe because their insurance that they're paying for that they can barely afford doesn't cover anything. So like she's really fucking up here. So she should really like take a step back and rethink things and maybe like get her head out of her ass. That's my opinion.
I feel that well, let me tell you like this, okay? I feel that Kylie, this guy's probably beat Kylie's face a couple of times because if she's going for a GoFundMe, he's definitely touched her face a couple of times.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So once again, we go back to, you know, America started a GoFundMe so you could become a billionaire. Let's not forget that. America started a GoFundMe. So guess what? You can come out your pocket for the guy that does your makeup. He's probably done your makeup over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, you could give him $60,000 to just pay for what you call it, and then start your little healthcare fight if you want to. But
okay. Wait, guys, what if he's like really prideful and he's like, no, Kylie, or what if I don't know what kind of makeup artist. He's either like, no, Kylie, or he's like, no, Kylie.
So
whatever, you know. He's like, no, please. Or is it a girl? Is it a guy? It's a guy, right?
I think it's a guy. Yeah. So they say that Jenna, they said that. Oh, they told me, yo. Cheryl said, yo, I need to blow the horn for Grace, by the way. That's what Cheryl said.
Why? What did I do now?
The statement you just said, the statement you just said, you know, they're about 10, 15, 30 seconds behind me, possibly. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I thought it was my voice. Yeah, but, for my voice, guys. I got voices.
They said that Jenna actually donated $5,000 to her GoFundMe, which people on Twitter were saying, that's insufficient, you billionaire ass bitch. I actually added that in part. They didn't actually say that. I added that.
30 minutes ago, he's like, I don't like to say bitch.
They said, yo,
that's when you be in a baby back bitch. You know?
I think my daughter came home. I think so. I think my daughter's home.
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what Kylie is like? I'm going to explain Kylie to you right now. Coming to America, Prince Akeem, and Simi. Do not take all of my pocket change. You understand what I mean? That's what the fuck You understand what I mean? You're not taking, how am I supposed to live? You're not taking all my pocket change.
Only $50,000 left.
Okay. So check this out though. So they said that on Monday, they said that Jenna stated that Router isn't her makeup artist and the two no longer have a personal relationship. And she added that she still thinks he's the sweetest. She says that when she made her $5,000 donation, the campaign had a goal of $10,000. She's saying, yo, when I donated, I was only trying to get 10,000, not 100,000, but now I got 100,000.
These are long nails. I covered it.
So she said that, I don't still understand.
And she says,
why she couldn't go to her $10 bill out. It just here.
She says that when she made her $5,000 donation, the campaign had a goal of $10,000, and at that point, she says her money combined with the previous donations put the goal over the top. She says she then shared the link with fans, so y'all motherfuckers asked some more. So. Yeah, do we believe her, or is she full of shit and trying to figure out a way to make this kind of?
Actually, I do believe her. They do that all the time. It's still like it still doesn't mean anything to me. The fact that you got involved, it's yours now, bitch. It's yours. Sorry.
You gotta eat that.
Sorry.
You gotta eat that.
Okay. You gotta eat it.
You have to eat
straight
that.
up. Shouldn't have got involved.
I'm on the fence with that one now.
Why did you go post that you did that?
I'm on the fence with that.
Why did you go post that you did that?
If what she said is true, I can't really be mad at her. You know, if she saw it and it said, "Hey, I need $10,000," and they was at 6,000 and she added 5,000, I can't be mad. And then shared it to say, yo, they already met the goal but still hit them up. I can't get mad at her about that one though. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at her about it. Now, if it was at 100,000 and she's bullshit right now, if I'm a billionaire, I'm dropping 100,000. No, easy, no problem. If
I'm putting it on. All I'm saying is because what could have happened is
near a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know? But I realized how much a billion is. You know how much a billion actually
I'm
is?
a billionaire. And I'm
you know how much
for
a billion is?
I'm gonna pay for that shit.
Yo, Bees, can you imagine having $1 million? Can you imagine having $1 million?
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine having $1 million?
I'm gonna have that.
Now, can you imagine having $1 million 1,000,000 times? You know?
Yeah.
Now, how? A billion's more than that.
Have you guys ever seen the things where they put like grains of rice to represent $1, and then they show like how rich Oprah is versus how rich like Jeff Bezos is, and it's like not enough rice, not enough table space for all the rice?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That is true.
Yeah.
It is a big difference.
You know? So that's when I also think about like, when motherfuckers got money, like gifts don't really mean that much. Like if I got $1 billion, do gifts really mean that much? You know?
Yo,
like,
listen.
That's why I said that last week. Like,
you know
would you get somebody that's rich?
You know, like
listen.
How impressed is my girlfriend gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
Check it though. This is the thing that bugs me out too. Okay, so she gives up that 100,000. Say it was 100,000. It was whatever it was, right? Mm-hmm. That's nothing but a tax write-off for her. So at the end
donation,
of the day, like, come on, please stop.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My thing about it was that what if it really was only 10,000 at first, but then he found out later that that was not even going to begin to cover his costs. To me, like I said, she probably should go back and say, oh, you know what? If I was willing to put some money out and share this, and now you found that out and I kind of championed your cause, I'm sure thousands and maybe even millions of other people have shared the link. But when you, an influencer at your level and your level of income, this first self-made bullshit, by the way, I'm sorry, you again, you're going to have to eat that unless they're just trying to manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is we don't know what's really going on. So our opinions can't be too firm anyways, right? Mm-hmm. But again, that's there is a way that you can look at it. And to me, either way, for her brand, and Bee said it best for that freaking write-off, she should just eat everything. And she's got a whole makeup line. She's got a whole makeup line.
And that's why
she's a makeup artist.
Rich.
She could find a way to turn this into something.
She's going to get it back.
I need to figure out a product to come up with. So I can make $1 billion.
Shark Tank, Khary.
I need 1 billion people to buy something.
This is the Khary stick.
I need 1 billion
All you
people.
need to do is talk into this stick and you'll sound just like me. And it'll make your voice even smoother. And sometimes it'll sound like poetry.
Is that a pen?
$5.
Or is that a marker? That's a Sharpie.
It's the Khary Sharpie.
There's more than 1 billion. There's more than 1 billion people on this planet, right? If I can find a product that I can make that 1 billion people will spend $1 for, I could become a billionaire. Minus the cost that it makes. So if I could find 1 billion people to spend $2 on a product that cost me at a maximum $1 to make, I could be a billionaire. That's like how the Pinky and the Brain plan kind of start out, though, right? You know, that's kind of how the Pinky and the Brain.
Exactly. And Pinky's like, but logistically, and Brain's like, shut up, Pinky. I know what I'm saying.
All right, so let's.
He said, Pinky, I don't like you. I tolerate you.
Dang, Khary, that's how you feel about us? We're the Pinkies and you're the Brain? He's just like, I'm not having it. I don't know. I'm never.
There could be a lot of brains in Pinky.
All right.
You know? That's what all the hoes and tricks say, too.
I'd rather be Ren and Stimpy.
Never mind.
See, that's the kind of stuff that makes you guys think he's a player. He's not. He's just really witty. He's just witty.
All right. Let's jump into our. Was this supposed to be a topic for today or Friday? For the how COVID.
Why don't we close out with the? Let's skip that. Let's skip that. You know, maybe next week. What you think?
All right, yeah. We can
And let's close out with these last couple, yeah?
Was that wasn't
All
in
right,
my
cool,
title though, was it?
Yeah, that was mine.
Title.
I'm cool.
Yeah, that wasn't in my title. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's,
We don't
right.
gotta worry about that. All right.
So, damn, fam. You know, we gonna start out with some damn fam. You know, I think that's. I gotta come up with like a whole new screen now. I gotta come up with a new screen that'd be like, damn fam, or something like that. You know. Oh shit, wrong screen. Bam, damn fam. All right, so y'all heard about NBA Youngboy? Y'all fucks with NBA Youngboy?
Damn, fam.
And then music?
Yeah, he's it's a rap.
You think it's a rap for him? You think it's a rap for him? And the reason why the reason why B says that is because NBA Youngboy was arrested by the feds. You know, and when the feds come and get you, they come and get you because they got reasons.
Federally?
And yes, the feds, yo.
He fled too? Yeah. Oh no.
So the NBA in his name stands for Never Broke Again. You know, so Youngboy Never Broke Again was arrested
always broke forever
after fleeing from police. And the cops ended up tracking him with a canine. You know, they pulled him over. He dipped. And they had to actually call a canine to set up a perimeter to find him, you know? And he's actually being charged with a federal charge of a felon with possession of a firearm, which carries a sentence of 5 to 10 years. You know, and they kind of say they found a gun in the car. They probably got prints on it and shit like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that. There's going to be a lot more than that, buddy. That's just what we got you on. Dude, but now, sucks, what we gonna get you on?
Right, and they trying to figure out what else they could get.
First and foremost, right? See, with the feds, right? That's just what they telling us. That's just what they telling the American people because he got snatched up, right? But let's not forget, when the feds fuck with you, guess what? They've been watching you. They didn't just start watching you fucking in February of 2021.
They've been watching you
because they wouldn't come for you if they didn't have everything they needed.
2019.
Yeah, straight up. They would not come get you if they did not have all the evidence. That's not how the feds work. So you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
They knew how do I say this? Because I hate to call another young black man this, but you know, they knew that you was going to display your your millennial ignorance, and that's what we'll call it.
Okay.
Your millennial ignorance. You know, your phone. You're always in the light.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Tech addiction. Yeah. Straight up.
And don't even realize half the dumb stuff that you do because you're too ignorant to realize what's truly going on around you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To understand that, okay.
He was the reason why he was pulled over was because it was a federal warrant. You know, but
he traveled out of state. Seems
this case seems interesting to me because it's a federal warrant that he was pulled over for. You know, and what was that federal warrant for?
Damn.
Was that federal warrant for the felon with possession of a firearm, or is that the charge because they found a firearm in the car?
No.
You know?
That means they already had you on the charge.
Yeah.
Right.
The warrant is issued.
What was the charge for that warrant?
They never said that.
Right.
You might not know yet.
In the car.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the charge from just what's in the car. This charge doesn't even connect to the actual warrant itself. So
listen.
He has some cool
you don't
music.
have to.
I like this music.
The feds don't have to, it's a warrant. It's a federal warrant. Guess what? The feds can hold you for like, you know, that 72-hour rule and all that. Yeah. It's something totally different with the feds, bro.
Nothing.
Depending on what the charge is, because I think the 72 hours still stands.
Correct.
Depending on the charge. Depending on the charge.
Listen,
now,
not for the feds.
For the Fed, depending on the charge, is what they hold you for.
I have a family member right now. A family member right now who doesn't know what the charge is.
They know what the charge
because sometimes even revealing certain things. No, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes revealing certain things will reveal other things, and they're that locked down on their investigation.
What I say is they'll probably charge some shit with like, oh, this could be in connection with some terrorist shit, so now we can hold them indefinitely. That type of shit.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
No, I see another Treyway situation on the way.
A lot of that shit came down after the motherfucking 9/11 shit. You know, and that's why the feds be holding people definitely
Patriot Act
based off of that. Exactly. A lot of shit underneath that Patriot Act shit.
All I'm going to say is don't trust nothing. Look up COINTEL. If you don't know what it is, then you are ignorant and trust your government in a way that you shouldn't.
You ever watch Snowfall?
I don't watch movies.
It's not a movie. It's a TV show. It's a series.
I don't watch TV.
It's pretty much a series. It's pretty much a series based on the crack epidemic that started in Los Angeles because of the CIA selling cocaine to fund the Iran Contras. You know?
Yeah.
This is based on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, the history of what they've done and how they've used us to experiment, bro. A lot of people don't know. That's why I feel bad for all these young boys who get caught up in it. But I'm not being in that system, y'all. I can't do it.
And that's how we be going on mad different tangents and on mad different subjects.
Hey, we did pretty good, bro. We didn't even hit 2 hours. That was amazing.
NBA
that was amazing. For the number of tangents.
We got one more. We got one more damn fams. One more damn fams. You know?
Oh yeah.
This one's a more serious, more serious damn fam. You know, I read a story today that there has been 7 mass shootings in the past 7 days. The last one being 10 people killed in I think it was a supermarket shooting.
Boulder.
Yeah, in Boulder.
Colorado?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
damn,
Boulder.
Fam.
You know? Damn, fam.
Yeah.
But this is 7 days straight that there's been mass shootings.
And there are on some days where it's actually more than one shooting. Like I think there were 3 different shootings on Saturday, but they're only counting it as like 7 in 7 days. But that's not really what it's been. It's actually been like 10 in 7 days or something crazy. But the headline sounds better, I think. But like in that same story, it says, and there were 3 on Saturday, like all over. And it's been like club shootings. It's because people are bored, bruh. People are trying to get out. And all the people who was going to do their shootings last year were like, well, dang it. I got to wait. There's nobody outside. Where am I going to go shoot? And now they're coming out. So, bro, y'all better watch your back, front, side to side. Keep yourself prayed up, locked up, strapped up, whatever you need to do, bro. Not locked up, but you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do because people getting bored. And now that we've shifted our presidency, people trying to make statements, whether it's, you want to call it from the inside, outside, whatever side, you need to keep yourself out of this system and make sure you're aware of what's going on while you have to operate inside of it because it's getting wild and it's not getting better, y'all.
Yeah. And mass shootings are by the FBI defined as 3 or more people shot. So if they say there's been 7 days, 7 mass killings, so it's not all like 10 people shot. It could be 3 people shot.
So what was
and not everybody died either.
Even though unfortunately.
What was the first one? Was that the one with the Asians?
I think that's when it started and popped off.
I don't think that was the first one. I think that might have been a continuation. One of the days in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it started that day because what's today? Tuesday. I think it was. That was last Tuesday when we had our show.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It was Cheryl or Kimmy brought it up.
Yeah. So
it happened that night or that day.
Tuesday, March 16th was 8 people, 6 Asian women. Wednesday, March 17th, 5 people in Stockton, California. March 18th.
And again, not all these people are dead. Some of these people are alive or in critical condition.
March 18th was Gresham, Oregon, 4 victims. March 20th was Houston, 5 people were shot at a disturbance inside a club. March 20th, Dallas, 8 people were shot by an unknown assailant who one of whom died. March 20th, 1 person was killed and another 5 were injured during a shooting at an illegal party. That was in Philadelphia. March
Yeah, I heard about
22nd.
that.
March 22nd was Boulder, Colorado. 10 people, including a Boulder officer, was killed in the shooting at a King supermarket.
And then the first one and the last one were both 21-year-old men. So some of the people that are doing these things, the bigger ones, the ones that are in the news, they're these young dudes coming out, bruh. I'm telling you, everything we thought was going to be over after the last 4 years, bruh. It was the beginning of a new era in our society, bruh. People need to be prepared, man.
But I tell you what, though. This is the news really trying to sensationalize shit. You know, it's trying to sensationalize it.
Gun control.
Because the one March 17th in Stockton, California, 5 people who were preparing a vigil in Stockton were shot in a drive-by shooting. None had life-threatening injuries. You know, but because it was technically a mass shooting, 3 or more, they added that to the list. You know, March 18th, 4 victims were taken to the hospital after a shooting in Portland. So all of those people went there, you know, trying to sensationalize it. Dallas, 8 people were shot, 1 died. Unfortunately, you know, rest in peace. March in Philadelphia, 1 person was killed, 5 were injured. And this one, unfortunately, 10 people were actually killed, you know, including an officer. I don't know why they add that in there. Like, he was special because, you know, I'm just, you know.
No, I feel you. It should just be it was 10 people shot. That's what it is.
I think it's because he went in. I think it's because of the situation. Normally they don't mention it because usually a cop isn't killed. Usually the cops get there and the dude either stops, they're able, you know, whatever. But I think because he was the first responder and how he went down and the fact that he actually seemed like he wasn't a bad guy, 7 kids, all that, I think it's like they're trying to, again, put that as a part of the sensationalism, but also it's the pity, it's the sob story in case they're going to use this, which we already see that they are, again, towards the gun control initiative, which is why so many people don't even believe these attacks are even real half the time. It's sad because people probably really did die, but then you could also understand when you research certain things where it's not saying not real. One of those people, you know what I'm saying?
You know, not saying you're one of those people.
I pretty much, I know there were people who said everything that happened last year wasn't real, like with the illness, and I could understand where people might think like that. I also know what I believe. You know, there's a way to have a duality of thought without like condemning every single person for their beliefs, other than obviously like just you're a fucking psycho murderer kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so yeah.
Right.
Damn, fam. Just damn. What more can you say, bro? Fuck, man.
Yeah. So
bees.
Yeah.
You got it.
Now,
all right.
Grace we was talking earlier. Grace actually suggested the whole damn fam segment, so we're gonna be doing the damn fam segment a lot more. But Grace actually said B, she was supposed to say the damn fam, but I guess B's felt Grace said it so great, huh? Damn fam.
Damn.
Khary be stealing the stuff, bro. Look,
all right, yo, we gonna be back. We gonna be back on Friday, yo. We gonna be back on Friday. It's gonna be a fun show.
Fun Friday.
What we talking about on Friday? Yeah, fun
Bees'
Friday.
birthday.
Bees' birthday in the building. We gonna have some fun. You know, it's gonna be lit. What we gonna talk about on Friday? Did we have a topic for Friday yet? No, the other Friday we can bring that back. I actually mentioned the bees earlier. I said, you know what? Maybe Friday we might talk about how many shots do you take, and we wasn't talking about these shots. You know, more of like how many shots you take when you talk to somebody or trying to talk to somebody or attempting to talk to somebody. Like all of that was the same thing. How many shots do you take before you say fuck it or before you say, you know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll talk about that on Friday. What's that?
You're trying to hear it one more time.
Now I was reading some of the chat over here. I was reading some of the chat. You know, I was let's see.
Ooh, the chat. See, we talk about some wild stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
Love our little chat. Little group dope, bro. It's super dope. That's the thing too. Make sure in the chat, if y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about. You want our take on anything? You want me to yell at them
Yo, if y'all got any ideas, nobody want to call. Yo, I didn't actually mention it. The phone lines was open. You know what? If you're watching the show,
you never told us, did you?
If you're watching the show after the fact and we're no longer live, hit up the phone lines 813-559-3339 and actually leave a message, and I might start playing some of these messages that y'all leave at like the end of the show, or maybe even the beginning of the show. Maybe make that a segment of some stuff that y'all say, some of y'all thoughts, 'cause I know some of y'all are a little nervous to talk live on the air. But if there's something that you want to tell us after the show or something like that, go ahead, hit the number 813-559-3339. You know what I'm saying? We get the voicemails. I get the voicemails. I listen to them. We got some shit that y'all some good points y'all make, or there's some funny shit y'all said, or whatever. Shit, y'all might just want to say, yo, Khary, fuck you. I might put that on the air. You know what I'm saying? If you also say, yo, I said fuck you, but I also sent you a Cash App. Then I might put that on there. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll tell motherfuckers they said fuck you if they sent me a Cash App with a donation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. I know I'm dope as fuck.
Say fuck you to Khary for $5 if all you need is say fuck you.
Oh man. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday. I'm gonna eat the rest of this cheesesteak I bought earlier. I'm not gonna take no more shots. I think I might have some tequila on Friday or something. Yeah, it's B's birthday. We definitely doing up with some tequila on Friday. It's B's birthday, yo. We gonna turn up, y'all. We gonna turn up for real. I probably have maybe I should go to like one of those what's the name of that spot? What's the name of that store? Like on the corner of like Nebraska.
Todd Adult.
Yeah, the Todd Adult. Yeah, the Todd. Maybe I might go there.
I knew it.
And like get some blow up dolls I can have in the back, since I don't actually have women I can have stand up behind me and partying and shaking and twerking on me, because.
Let me get this straight. So instead of just printing out some pictures and putting them up near you, you're going to go get blow up dolls. Can y'all please get your man? You know what? Beads.
So you think I should just hang some pictures behind me? Just like have pictures right here, just like of
literally here and here. Just have like two people smiling.
I'd have to blow up like blur their pictures though. Because, I don't own the copyrights to those pictures I would just randomly download.
No, just use some models. You know what I'm saying? Just use some stock photos and still have the stock webbing over it. You know what I'm saying? The watermark.
Okay.
It'll be hilarious. Yo, put your TV behind you and just put pictures of people like doing this behind you.
Oh, maybe I could do that too.
Blowing out birthday candles.
I could like kind of like.
There you go.
Turn the screen like boom. Oh shit! I turned off the screen. Oh, it came back though. I hit the thing. Let me stop touching shit. You know what I'm saying? I can pull a TV up like that. I just leave it. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here. Yo, Wayne says, yo, good night. Yo, Kimmy Cat says, birthday party for bees. Birthday party for bees on Friday. Okay. For those of y'all that don't know, Friday is B's birthday. We're going to have some fun Friday night. And I'm going to need all of you, if you don't already know how to do the Stevie Wonder version of Happy Birthday, learn that shit. Because we ain't doing no traditional Happy Birthday to. We ain't doing that shit around here. We getting it lit, bitch. We getting it lit. You know what I'm saying? We can have some motherfucking music in here. You hear that beat? You're gonna be like, oh. You can be like, hey, happy birthday, nigga. Oh, it's my boy birthday. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be like that, yo. We gonna get lit up in this motherfucker. Okay? All right? Yeah. We gonna get lit up in here Friday. Yo, we gonna get turned. So make sure you got your drinks Friday. Make sure you got your smoke. Make sure you relaxing and you ready to have a motherfucking party, bitch. All right?
Get beat up.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. But you know what? Let's get ready to get the fuck up out of here. Yo, may the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face. We out there, biatch. That was a fun show. Good night, y'all. Yeah. We will see y'all on Friday evening. We gon' get lit some more. Talk galore. Oh, that was like a whack ass rhyme. We out this bitch, y'all. I see y'all Friday night. I'm not gonna take no more shots. I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta work in the morning. We had to take a screenshot. We had to take the screenshot.
Yeah.
Love it.
They all saw it too. They all saw it. They all saw it. You know, there's actually people watching right now, listening to the beat, freestyling. So I'm gonna mute myself so y'all can keep freestyling. I know y'all fuck with it. Brixton Bang, make sure you follow at Brixton Bang. You see his name on the screen. He made that beat.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.